vanilla. I'm just doing eyeballing, so I'm just going to add a little more to that. You can measure if you want. I got this new one. This one is Madagascar Bourbon. That's what they call it. Organic vanilla extract. They call it Madagascar Bourbon. And if you wanted, you could add some ice. I'm going to add my big handful of spinach, and I just do buy the organic baby spinach already done. Just easy. Just chuck in a handful. That's it. Just like that, nothing to do. So let's blend this up, and then you can add more liquid if it needs more liquid. Add more whatever to your taste. You could add the ice to it if you want it like really thick and icy when you're drinking it. You could add, this one is pretty runny, but that's okay. I don't need a thick one. You can thicken it up if you want. There we go. Add a straw and yeah. So you could add more berries to it to give it a little thickness as well. And that's it. How easy is that? Clean it up and away you go. I think I have enough room now. I'm just going to drink it so that I have room to make the next one. One of the things I keep forgetting about this when I'm teaching. One of the ways to warm up your stomach for the fact that you've got food coming and you've got this smoothie coming is to swish it around in your mouth, because that gives the amylase in your mouth, it gets it going, it gets it producing amylase, and that enzyme will trigger to your brain that food is coming and get ready to digest in the stomach. So when you're doing your smoothie, swishing it around in your mouth before you swallow it is a great way to really enhance your digestion. And it's a great trick, like when you're eating food, chewing that's how we build up the amylase as well. The signals that, hey, we're getting food, be prepared to digest the food. And eating in a place where it's calm, where you're feeling good, you could put on some music, have dinner with, or your meal with a friend, is really a great way to be able to absorb the nutrients. Because when we're stressed, and I know this one about running around, eating at your desk, eating as you're running around, you can't absorb, your body's not ready to digest, and you cannot absorb the nutrients the same way. All right, enough of that. Let's move on to our chocolate coconut yogurt. So we're going to start again with 1 cup of plant-based milk. And the Vitamix recommends you start with your liquid first. Put that in first. Now, I'm going to put in half a banana. You can have a frozen banana. I don't have a frozen banana, so I'm just going to use a fresh banana. So you can use either. This is a great way to, like I said, just when our bananas get ripe, what I'll do a lot of times is just put them in the freezer. You could just put them in whole in the freezer. I actually like to peel them, half them, and then let them freeze, and then put them into a storage container, and then just pull one out. Then I don't have to do anything on the back side, but you can do it either way. It's all good. We're going to add some of our coconut yogurt, and for me, about 1/4 cup. I'm going to finish off this tub of yogurt, so it might be a little more, but that's okay. Again, You don't need to measure the ingredients. And then I'm going to add in the coconut yogurt, some spinach I'll add in at the end. Add in some hemp hearts this time as well. Here's my hemp hearts. And you know what? I might just add the whole banana. I don't really feel like having half a banana. So I'm going to add the whole banana in.
Deb, you're just wild and crazy.
I am wild and living on the edge here. So I add the whole banana. I've got my hemp hearts. I'm going to add in some cinnamon for this one. You could add in like other spices like nutmeg or whatever. Add in some cinnamon. I have my cacao powder that I'm going to add in. I'm going to add in a tablespoon of this. Now, I use raw organic cacao powder, and this is certified organic. It's also certified as, there's a lot of, as fair trade, because there's a lot of corruption in both the coffee and the chocolate business, cacao business. So I like to get stuff that's certified raw for fair trade. And I'm just going to put about a tablespoon there, maybe a little more. And for this one, I just decided I'm going to add a date to it. So what I did is I have one lone date left in my package, and it's not the softest now. So when I'm blending for smoothies, sometimes it takes a while for the dates to really blend down. So I just put it in some hot water for, well, it was about half an hour just before we met. And then that way it's nice and soft, and make sure you take the pit out. I have had that problem where I forgot to take the pit out of the date. And once you start blending and you start hearing that real kind of tinny sound, that blade against the pit, and you realize something's not right. It might be too late. You might have to start over. That was what happened to me. And I'm going to add in, I've got my spinach, but I think I'm going to add in a little bit of ice to this one because I had my frozen banana. So I'm just going to add a little ice because I like it cold. I'm adding in a little ice. So that'll make it zing. And then again, some spinach. Living on the wild side here.